In today's video of Anime Balls Deep, we will be covering Bleach as requested by these individuals. So let's get started. Number 1. Bleach was written and illustrated by Tite Kubo, who also created other various mangas such as Zombie Powder. He decided to lean more towards supernatural and shonen themes after being inspired by his favorite mangas such as Kitaro and Saint Seiya, where he based certain elements from them. Kubo was also hugely influenced by Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball series, and he mentioned that it has taught him all villains must be strong, scary and cool, without exception. He also added that to this day no fight scene has shocked him more than Trunks' first appearance. Toriyama is more than just an influence to Tite Kubo, as when the original story concept for Bleach was submitted to Weekly Shonen Jump, it was actually rejected. Only after Akira Toriyama saw the story and its potential, it led Toriyama to write a letter of encouragement to Kubo to keep on thriving and going for the story of Bleach and getting it published, which ultimately reinforced the production of Bleach, and Akira Toriyama is one of the reasons why Bleach exists. Number 2. The idea of Bleach was centered on yin and yang. Even the name Bleach was meant as white on black. But before Bleach, it was called Snipe, which revolved around Shinigami with guns, and the main character was Rukia, who was armed with a scythe. But because guns and scythes didn't exist in the same era, and Kubo thought it wouldn't go hand in hand, it was retransformed into what we all love today. However, if you guys want to see Rukia with a badass scythe, you should watch the Bleach movie Fade to Black. Number 3. We see a wide variety of characters in Bleach, but who were they actually based off? Before the finalization of characters in the Bleach universe, Kubo had visioned them quite differently to their end result, but great thought went into their design. For example, Kubo intended Ichigo Kurosaki to have more of a stereotypically nerd appearance. He was meant to have glasses and be smartly dressed. He also didn't start out with orange hair in the beginning. In the end, he decided it would be best for Ichigo to have more of a darker theme considering his storyline. Rukia was initially mapped out to play the protagonist. In fact, Bleach was first apprehended from a desire on Kubo's part to draw Shinigami in a kimono, which formed the basis for the design of the Shinigami in the series, and the conception of the character Rukia, making her the first Bleach character to be conceived. Kon was modelled after Kubo witnessed a boy at a fair wanting a very cute and very expensive plushie. The boy's father bought instead a very cheap version of the plushie, and the boy was so distraught that he threw the toy in the garbage. As in Bleach, Kon was found abandoned and ugly, so that's the inspiration that he got for creating his character. Chad, or Sado, however you want to pronounce it, wasn't supposed to be Mexican, but somehow had a look as if he could have been from a Mexican heritage, so the author decided to make him a Mexican. Although Mexican, Chad's tattoo, depicting a heart and snake with angel wings, is actually written in Italian, which means love and death. Kubo also mentioned every single one of the Bleach characters hold a little bit of his own personality. Number 4. When Kubo was in elementary, he was always fascinated by designs and architecture. Kubo designed all the pieces of clothing in Bleach around what he would like to buy. Ichigo t-shirts are actually on sale and manufactured and sold in Tokyo stores called Urahara Soten, which also inspired the Urahara shop in the Bleach universe. Number 5. The music in Bleach is composed by renowned musician Shiro Sagisu, who also composed the music for Neon Genesis, for example. A total of 15 opening themes and 30 ending themes were used throughout the series, featuring a diverse group of Japanese artists. But not only that, Kubo has hundreds of CDs that he plays while drawing Bleach. He has given each character a unique theme song. Here are some of the songs that Kubo has handpicked for his characters.
Blood is a river, flowing darkly amidst the fatal roots of dark giant city.
If you want to know more about the other characters' songs, you can check the link in the comment section below. Kubo has mentioned in interviews he doesn't always listen to the character's music he has picked out. In his words, sometimes the music is rather to support myself than something I choose to match the situation. One time I might listen to calm music when drawing a battle, the next time I might listen to hard sounds. Number 6. Did you guys know that Kubo made a lot of Bleach meanings and figures around different languages? He has also distinguished the different races with their specific language. For instance, Quincy's utilized the German language, the Ranka named everything in Spanish, Fullbringers use English terms, and Shinigami adopt the Japanese language along with their culture. When asked about this in an interview, Kubo said, "As for the Ranka, I think that Spanish sounds very passionate and a little erotic, so it matches their wild lifestyle. German sounds cold, harsh and methodic, something that matches the straightforward methods of the Quincy's. I would also like to use French at some point because it sounds very elegant, but I can't figure out a good way to include it into the story." Number 7. We all know Bleach has a lot of fillers. In fact, 45% of it is filler. One of the major downfalls of Bleach anime adaptation was the lack of early character development. Many background and supporting characters such as Ichigo's childhood friends and other classmates in the early parts of the manga were far more fleshed out, and many key moments were cut out of the anime adaptation in order to get to the Soul Society arc. This became problematic for two reasons, one being the fact that many key development moments between the characters were missed out on, therefore many later plot points became confusing. The second being due to the studio skipping past a lot of content, with some episodes covering almost 4 chapters of content, it accelerated the need for filler. And some may say this led to the downfall of Bleach, causing the early termination of the series. However, the manga is still going on. Number 8. The writer of the Bleach series has stated he wouldn't dive too much into the romance within the Bleach universe. In an interview, he was asked about the love triangle between Ichigo Rukia and Ohrihime, and if he would delve into this into the future. His response to this question is, "I don't want to make Bleach into a love story because there are much more exciting things about their personalities and things that they can do instead of getting into the romance aspect of the relationship." Number 9. Have you ever wondered why Bleach is actually called Bleach? Well, Kubo himself gave 3 other reasons to calling it that. One was a symbolic reason, as the Soul Reapers cleanse souls. It's like they are bleaching their souls, like how bleaching your clothes and items at home, and in a sense you're removing stains and blemishes. The Shinigami are more like that, where they remove sin and corruption from their souls. The other reason he called it Bleach was because it was the name of his favourite album by Nirvana, and thirdly it's because Ichigo early on was accused of bleaching his hair. There are probably more reasons to why it's called Bleach, but those are the 3 main reasons I came across. Number 10. Yoraichi's character original name was actually going to be Koreniko, however Kubo changed the name for a rather sensitive reason, as Koreniko literally translates into Black Cat. Kubo did not want to take any risk of sparking up racist comments, so he just decided to change her name. Anyway guys, a big thank you for joining me in going balls deep in Bleach, and I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and please let me know, what do you guys think about the love triangle that's going on? When did you stop watching Bleach? Are you still reading the manga? I know things are going rough for it. And also, please subscribe, like and share, as there are weekly videos, as for Katsuna F is coming up next, as we'll be covering 10 things about it that you might not know. There's also gameplay videos and everything, the usual things that we're going to be doing. And also, I just wanted to say, is there anyone that wants to make us an intro or an outro? Please give us a PM and let us know, as we really want to create something, and we'll give you our Skype details and we can talk from there. And see you guys next time, and please join us. Woo!